Gang, this will be the 44th cycle that Jag has run, and therefore the 44th of these emails that I have written. But it is the first one of these emails that I have written as a dad. And with that, I feel it appropriate as a dad to dial down my intensity a little bit and dial up my maturity of the tone of these moving forward. Fucking psych, dude. Becoming a dad has lit a fire in me, the likes of which I have never felt before. An unquenchable urge to drive my strength and my conditioning and my physicality to levels the likes of which it has never been. To one, show my daughter what humans are capable of, but also to instill fear into anyone that would dare cross her and intimidate every boy who might think of trying to date her for the rest of her life. And so I ask you to come into the fire of the next 6 weeks with me as we chase goals so impressive that they intimidate beta humans across the globe, because we have spent the last 8 weeks, and if you've tuned into Wodify successfully, we have spent the last 8 weeks driving so much strength and power into those motherfucking haunches that it is at a peaked level. And as promised, PRs in the back squat are absolutely flowing, and every ceiling of every gym you walk into must now live in fear that you may take the barbell and throw it through the motherfucking roof. So this next cycle is twofold as far as options. The first one, for those of you that love to absolutely bend some tin, who love to instill fear and make barbells shiver and quake, that they may be the next one that you unleash your wrath on. We will have 1, 2, 3, 4 days of the week for you to focus on Olympic lifting variations. And as we dial in the technique and we turn down the gravity, we will take our newfound strength and power that we have harnessed over the last 8 weeks, and we will cash that shit in like tickets at Chuck E. Cheese. And with it, we will redeem the glory that comes along with taking a bar from the ground and effortlessly floating it to above the head and slamming it back down with snatching clean and jerk PRs that show the world what you are capable of, that you are not a beta human, you are not just someone that works out, but you are a motherfucking athlete capable of things that most people would never even be able to wrap their heads around. And for those of you not as driven by the Olympic lifts, never fear. You will indulge in the joys of the conjugate 5, 10, 20 method that will drive your base of strength to a level that has onlookers every time they glance at you being like, holy shit, that dude works out. They could do any physical task that they set their minds to. They can lift anything they want. They can move anything they want. They can do anything they want. And you also know that swimsuit season lies just around the corner. And so we will be driving so much mechanical tension, so much muscular damage, and so many metabolites to the muscles of the body that, as my boy CT Fletcher said, we will command them to grow, and they will grow denser and stronger and more toned and more peeled and turn you into a mutant of epic proportions. That every picture you take with the squad all summer long, anyone that looks at it, their eyes will go straight to you, because you have become the hot friend. You have everyone asking, damn dog, what did you do this winter? Because you have unleashed hotness, the likes of which your homies have never seen. They will be green with envy at the gains you are making. So squad, the options are endless, but one thing is for sure though, you're coming out the other end of this 6 weeks as not the person you walked in. Like a motherfucking circle Pokemon level and double up to a holographic star, you are coming out a different breed, a greater, more evolved version of your current self. So join me as we go through the fire. It's not gonna be easy, but we don't quit, and we ain't scared, and we ain't leaving without it. And you know what we do, we chop that wood, baby.